A group called Return to the Land has built an all-white community in the Ozarks region of Arkansas.
No blacks, no Jews, no gays. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only. They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail! Period!
What the fuck is white culture? Break that down for me, Billy Bob. What is white culture? Mayonnaise, yellow salads, unseasoned food, unwashed legs, stealing from other people and repackaging as your own? What is it? What the fuck is white culture? So you guys are neo-Nazis. You're neo-Nazis. Just say you want to replicate an all-white place and you believe in neo-Nazism. Got it. Racist people are the funniest to me because what they really want is a world in which colonialism is still thriving and they don't have to compete and be the best at surviving and thriving in this world. You want an all-white town because you're tired of competing against people who look like me, people who are Asian, people who are Latino, people who are indigenous for things that you would have gotten in the past by doing nothing and being mediocre. And what's craziest about this is they're called the Return to the Land that is indigenous native land. America has never been a white place. When Europeans came here like the plague, indigenous people lived in the whole country, had civilizations, had towns, and then Europeans came, settled here, created a settler colony, and then trafficked Africans here. So from its inception, America has always been a multi-ethnic place, but you, my boy, you want to make it white.
Hi guys, my name is Esther Daniel and you're welcome back to the channel. This video you just watched had me thinking deep. A white creator was talking about white-only towns and saying now is the time to speak up. Well, guess what? Let's speak up for real. The truth is, black folks never had a problem being separated. They had their own towns, their own money, and their own businesses. But what happened? They burned it down. They flooded it. They made laws to take it away. I don't think black folks are scared of being separated. They are scared of being destroyed for doing good without them. That's why people talk about segregation like it was the solution. I roll my eyes. Integration didn't save us. In fact, most of the time, it just gave white folks more control over our lives. And honestly, a lot of black people don't need whiteness in their life to feel complete. They don't need approval, they just need space to grow.
A whites-only community could be coming to Missouri in 2025, and yes, you are hearing me correctly. An actual group called Return to the Land is trying to build a segregated whites-only town near Springfield, Missouri. And this isn't parody, and this is not satire. This is happening in America right now. The founder says that they want to return to their roots. But come on, guys, let's be real. This isn't about heritage. This is about hate. This is about building a safe space for white supremacy under the guise of community. And what's even more disturbing, these people feel so fucking emboldened these days that they're not even hiding it anymore. They're openly promoting racial segregation like it's normal, like this country didn't literally fight an actual civil war to end this bullshit. This is what happens when politicians feed the lie that diversity is the problem. This is what happens when you have people in power pushing the idea that America was better when it was whiter. They want to isolate, they want to indoctrinate, they want to raise their kids in a world where no one challenges their racism, their ignorance, or their twisted version of history. So, here's the question. How in the hell are we letting this happen in broad daylight? Where are the zoning boards? Where are the civil rights investigations? And where is the national outrage? Because if they succeed here, this won't be the last. It'll literally be the blueprint. We are watching the normalization of white nationalism one community at a time. And if you're not disturbed by that, you're either racist yourself or you're just not paying attention.
Black folks, let's talk real quick. White people, y'all can stay too if you want to. But black folks, let's talk. It's been an uptick in racism since Trump. Y'all know that. Y'all know. Y'all seen that they building a whites only town. I want to say it's in Ozark or something like that. Missouri. Is Ozark in Missouri? I don't know. Only Ozark I know is the Netflix show. I never heard of Ozark before that. But they building a whites only town. And it's a white creator on here. I'm going to post his picture. He was so flabbergasted. Oh, it's 2025. We shouldn't be doing that. Yes, the fuck they should. And please build more. Please build more. Let us know who you are. Because I want to know that I don't need to fuck with you. Build more. Move there. Because our ancestors built this shit. I ain't going nowhere. I promise you that. I ain't going no fucking where. I'm going to go and visit other places. But me and my black ass children, we're going to be right here in these United States. So please move to your whites only town. Baby, stay there. They're also building a whites only restaurant. Please have at it. Please fix your mayo and salt and pepper. Baby, cook your food. We don't want it. And I don't want you spitting in my food because you don't like the color of my skin. I don't want you working at a restaurant that I will patronize. So please do it. The lady who walked into the urology doctor and the doctor had that tacky ass big Trump flag on the wall. I'm going to put a picture of that too. Baby, you seen what you needed to see. Get the fuck out of there and go to another one. You feel me? It's so many black people and minorities die at the hands of racist doctors who put on this fake mask, this fake facade, like they are okay with us and they're not. I don't care what y'all try to say. Black people has been saying for years that motherfuckers is racist. When are you going to start listening? People is racist before Trump. People have been racist before fucking Trump. It is not new. They're just more bold now, and I appreciate them for that. Baby, come on out. Come on out. And I know I get on here with my bonnets and stuff. But when I step outside that door, I don't look like where I come from, okay? But best believe I will cuss you the fuck out. I don't look like I will pop the fuck off, but I will. And it surprised people every single time. I don't fuck around with no Karens. I never will. And I thank God. God knows what I can bear because I have never encountered a Karen. I will pop the fuck off. I'm not accepting shit from nobody. And let's talk about Sade. Is it Sade or Sadie? You remember the lady who was talking about them kids and the flood and stuff like that in Texas? I didn't listen to fully what she said. I didn't listen at all. I don't know what she said, and I cannot find the original video at all. I just see people doing stitches about her. Now, if you watch my videos at all, you've seen that I enjoyed my 4th of July. I really had a great time. My family has not gotten together in years. My mom passed away December 26th of 2023. And this is our first time getting together as a family. I had the best time. I was not on social media. I was not on my phone. And when I logged in a couple of days later, the first thing I seen that like it was a mass flood and people were suffering. I was like, well, damn, I'm having the time of my life. And some people are going through the worst time of their life. I made a video about it. I felt so bad, so much so that anytime I seen somebody making a story on it, I kept scrolling because I could not see it because we was just now celebrating or happy, since my mom passed away in like a year and a half ago. And so to see that people are dying, like, I was like, I can't take it. Emotionally, I just couldn't fucking take it. So foundationally, whatever she said, I do not agree with any type of celebration or any type of anything in regards to the kids dying. But let's talk about the other side of that. We was just talking about like these whites only town. That town that's in Texas was majority white. And typically a town that's typically majority white are fucking racist. Almost all of them are. It's the reason why everything has happened. Desegregation has happened. Everything has happened. And that town only has white people. It's the fucking reason. It's history behind that. So when you start encountering black people who speak out and say things about these towns and about situations, they have more of a skewed view of it. This is why, because motherfuckers is racist, okay? They're fucking racist. And quite frankly, I'm getting sick of it. Well, I've been sick of it. I never liked it. Never. When I was growing up, I thought all white people was racist. I had to tell myself when I was in, hell, I was in my early 20s, that all white people not racist, because my first partner that I had when I was working was an old white man. He was cool as fuck. And I was like, well, damn, let me not be closed-minded. Let me give other people a chance. I had to tell myself that. I had to force myself to open up to other races, because I thought motherfuckers was racist because I experienced so much racism as a dark-skinned person just growing up in the South, in Florida. So I'm saying all this to say is, let motherfuckers show us who they are. It's okay. And I want to say also that Black people were at their best when we were segregated. Just think about how strong our dollar is today. If we would have kept that dollar in our Black communities and patronized Black spaces only, you know how wealthy we would be? If white people did not get jealous and bomb our cities when we were thriving. Like, when you start thinking about shit real hard, it's kind of truly fucked up that you hated us so fucking much. You ate us, killed us off, fed our kids to crocs and alligators, and now we can't even just live and exist. You mean to tell me you mad because I'm breathing, yo? Fuck you. Like, really and sincerely, fuck y'all.
While y'all over here arguing with fucking Africans and trying to boycott African businesses, baby, in Missouri, they are putting up white-only signs. So while you guys want to argue with people of the same hue, they are putting up white-only signs. So when the arguing is done and everybody looks up and you go to break bread with each other, you're not going to be able to go eat there. Granted, we don't want to. We don't want to. Their food is bland. They just threw a little salt and pepper on that bitch. But it's about seeing what is happening. While they are carving out their white-only communities, we won't have anything because you're too busy fucking arguing about who came from where. Baby, Black Americans have been here for way far too fucking long. We are so far removed from the Africans. How long do you have to reside in a place to understand that we don't identify with you? We are generations removed. Many of us can trace our generations, our genealogy on American soil for 8 generations. 8 generations. Some of us can trace our ancestors on this soil to the 1600s, and some of us can trace our ancestors to tribes. How long do you have to be removed from somewhere to understand you are now from here? So while you guys want to argue with them Africans who came over to your land, baby, the whites is carving out their white-only towns. Fuck them Africans right now. We need to be talking about our land. How you carving out a white-only town on our fucking land? Let's not forget, not our monkeys, not our circuses, even if they do have the same hue. As Black Americans, we need to be getting back our land. We need to be taking back what was stolen from our fucking ancestors. That is what all of this is about. And they threw some fucking Africans in there to say some insulting things. If what the Africans are saying is bothering you, go deeper in your identity. Go deeper in your truth. Fuck them niggas. We need to carve out our land while they are coming over here and Trump stopped their birthright citizenship. Yeah, that Nigerian woman who was big and pregnant and was trying to make her way to America to have that baby, that's what Trump is stopping. Be people traveling here to have babies to gain citizenship through their children. Okay, this is what this is about. While everybody wants to come here and put their flag on this land and mark out their territory, when it is all said and done, because the Black people took the fucking bait, we're not gonna have any fucking land. Fuck them Africans. Fuck them niggas right now. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Especially if you're handing out disrespect. Fuck you. We got bigger fucking fish to fry. This land is my land and this land is my land. This land is not your land and my land. This land is officially our land. And if you are not a black American, get the fuck out of here. You're not our problem, not our monkey, not our circus.
Then folks building up that white only community in Missouri are very funny because if you know your history, you'll realize that it's going to collapse upon itself. It's going to fail. And I really feel like they're going to notice that it's failing whenever Becky's trying to make burrito tacos and she's really fucking it up. And they'll find somebody else to blame at the end of the day because these people have insane egos and are just extremely racist. Like the thought of maybe my ignorance and my stupidity led to this failure is too much for them. They can't compute it because for centuries they've been telling themselves that they're better than because of the color of their skin, because they're white, they're pure, they're God's gift to earth. You know what I mean? And their whole existence depends upon having their ego stroked by society. And if you don't stroke their ego, they're gonna lash out. They're gonna wall out. Like, and it's because they don't have any kind of culture. They don't have anything to really cling to besides whiteness. Because a lot of white people have lost their culture as a result of coming over here from Europe. And because they lost their culture, lost their heritage, they're always trying to infiltrate black and brown communities and take what they can and bring it back to them. You know what I mean? Because it's like they see that our communities are built on love and care for one another. And white supremacy doesn't allow for that. It drives for individualism. It drives for you not to care about anybody but yourself because you're trying to reach a level of white supremacy that'll allow you to not give a fuck about anybody, that'll allow you to be extremely superior. White supremacy doesn't just mean supremacy over black and brown folks. It's supremacy over other white people as well. Because capitalism is one of the things that really holds up white supremacy and allows it to function and run rampant.
If you really want white-only towns, go ahead, build it. But this time, don't come burn our stars when we build ours too. Don't come looking for our labor, our culture, our food, our music, our swag when you realize it's boring over there. Black folks built it before, they will build it again. But now we want peace, we want power, we want to do it without being bothered. So good luck with your whites only town. Well, we'll be busy minding our business. Anyway, guys, these are just my thoughts, and I would like to hear your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video to help the channel out. See you in the next one. Bye.